Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Sasquatch Speaks. This is Sasquatch, otherwise known as Gavisas, welcoming you all once again to this dark little corner of the internet, which is oh so affectionately referred to as our own. On today's episode, I know I've been teasing and advertising some special new thing coming today, and after a fashion it is, but before I actually go in and do it, I'm going to use today as more of an announcement video for it rather than just launch right into it. Specifically, several months ago, a friend of mine came up to me and we were just having a regular conversation. He said, "Gavi, isn't it strange how in this day and age, with all of the turmoil and things going on around us everywhere, the only things that people dislike talking about are politics and religion?" And I'm like, well, I'm not really sure if I agree with that, because I like to talk about politics and religion. And then I started thinking about it, that, he's actually kind of right. There are a great number of people who I don't talk about it with them. I mean, it's not that I don't like the people or anything like that. It's just that there are some topics that you don't touch when you're around them because they feel very strongly about them. And one way or another, broaching that subject will cause massive tension. Whether you agree with them or not, it's not the point. The point of the matter is that they feel so strongly about it that just no one touches it. No one gets close to it. No one does anything like that at all. Just, no, don't want to talk about it. Bad. That's for the guys on the radio and the TV and everywhere else, but not me. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be near it. I don't want to interact with it. Which is fine to a point. But when you get to the point where you're not talking about it at all, there's a problem. Because no matter how you believe, no matter what your political views are, in the long run, within this world, there are very few things that are quite as important to talk about as politics and religion. Now, I am not in any way, shape, or form going to tout myself as a political expert. In fact, I have very little intention to talk about any politics at all, because I frankly don't know. It's not something that I have any sort of hold on. I have some very definitive political views, but most of those are driven by the, again, not fantastic, but more built-up knowledge that I have in terms of religion, or at least my own. There are some other ones out there that I know a fair bit about, and more that I am learning more about every day. But in terms of importance, I find very little else that could top that in terms of actual contribution. Like I said, I'm trying to add value here. I'm not trying... Yeah, I could make up little jokes and stuff. Well, maybe not me, I'm not funny. This could be one of the reasons why. But I could try, in some capacity, to just entertain people, to make them smile, to make them laugh. But that's not really the point. That's not really how I feel my time is well used. Games and stuff are fun. I love playing games, obviously. I have a gaming channel that doesn't get any gaming content put up. I do play video games on at least weekly basis. Maybe not every day. Certainly not every day. To have that kind of free time. But at least of a consistent enough basis that I'm aware of what goes on in that spectrum. I just had a video, I believe it was yesterday, about Ucraft. Well, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, but that's not really the point. The point is that I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time here. Maybe not wasting my time. I enjoy this. This is like a a nice hobby, a good outlet for some of my more outlandish thoughts or ideas. But I want to do more. I want to be, I don't want to say effective, because there's really anything here to affect. It's basically a public audio diary. Where is that? It's like audio diary. I mean, that's basically what this is. It's just, hey, I was thinking about this. What does anyone else out there think about my private thought life? Yeah, maybe I should stop doing this altogether. But no, I'm not going to do that. I have too much fun. As weird as that can be, because I'm no fun at all. But with that being the case, with wanting to add something, even if it's not something that anyone really wants at all. I mean, my viewership is low enough, I can pretty much do whatever I want and not really feel the repercussions. So I've been talking myself into it and talking myself out of it for months. Literally months. I've been talking myself into, well, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, or do it on the side, or only once in a while. But that's not getting me anywhere. So I'm committing myself. How's that? I am publicly announcing, in a capacity which shall be heretofore irrevocable, because it'll be on the internet, and everyone knows once something's on the internet, it's on the internet forever. No matter what anyone says. That's just the way it is. So I am sort of nailing myself to my words. It's a strange way of putting it, but it's a very appropriate way, I think. I'm stealing that from someone more intelligent than I am, in case anyone didn't figure that out, because I'm not smart enough to come up with a nice expression like that. But I am making my word my bond, so to speak, and putting it publicly out there that from henceforth, starting the first Sunday in November, the Sunday show is going to be a biblical-based show. Now, like I said, this is an announcement. So everyone out there who's like, I don't want to hear that, you've been informed. You're aware. Sunday will be biblically based. It's such a big part of me. I really can't believe I've withheld it from being a part of my regular channel for this long. Honestly. So, you've been informed. Next Sunday, if you don't want to get biblical knowledge or know anything more about that, don't tune in, because that show will not be for you. If that's something that you do want to know more about, I encourage it. I encourage the people who don't really want to know. I mean, kind of the whole point of the Bible there is just share it. But like I said, not everyone wants to hear it, and so I'm kind of giving you the heads up. If you don't want to, you've been informed. You've been warned. Run away. Hide. Run in fear and terror, because it is coming. Maybe not for you, but it's coming. I think I'm going to just kind of leave it there. There's not really more to add here, unless I actually want to start ripping out scriptures right now and just blah at you. And I'm not going to do that, because like I said, this is an informative announcement. It is not a call to proselytization. So yeah, I'm going to leave it go. Thank everyone for watching. Like I said, important things will be discussed. I may get into all sorts of things. I'm probably going to start off just real simple with my story. Actually, that might be a multiple week process, but that's just because I have a lot to say about myself. Haha, my favorite subject. Well, one of my favorite subjects. But, yeah. Information is the key to learning. So, you've been informed. If that's something you're interested in, if that's something you want to learn more about, then tune in next Sunday. If not, don't tune in. Or tune in just long enough to hit the dislike button on your way out. I don't care. Because I'm doing it. Man, doing it whether you like it or not. Ha! My channel. Anyway, that's where I'll leave it. Thank you all for watching. Not going to give any sort of anything from here on out, because at least on Sundays, because I'm not going to tell you that. That's not the point of these. These are simply information. Don't like them. Dislike them. I don't. Like I said, these ones I don't care. Comment. Don't comment. Not really the point. The point here is just me basically satisfying my own conceits. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I've said that like 4 times now, but this time for real. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow with the beginning of our psychological series. It should be a fairly short series, but hopefully fairly interesting. And yeah, goodbye.